there was part of me, I walked 9 holes with him in practice this morning, and there were times I thought, I wonder how he's going to do this week. He might, if he can make a few putts. I'd go 2 more holes later. I think he's got no chance of making the cut. Who knows? I think he'll be better than last week. His health is good, and that can't be overlooked. But he's not making any putts, and that can't be overlooked. So he's just got to make a few. What he's missing is those little momentum savers. And when things are going bad, he makes one little 6-footer for par, and it keeps him from dropping a shot, and he picks something up a little bit later, and it's missing. It's very much like his season. It starts, it stops, gets going again, he's off for 4 months, and that's very much like his round. Make a few birdies, drop a few back, do nothing, make a birdie, drop back, and no momentum. What I see is it could be any of the 134 players in the field who are capable of winning, minus 20 club pros, Larry Nelson and Jerry Pate, who shouldn't be here in the first place, however. I think this is the hardest major to win, A, because it's at the end of the year, and I think guys are just kind of tired, so they have less of a chance to get in their own way. They just go play golf. But anybody can win this. This field is so strong that even the alternates can win, as we saw from John Daly 20 years ago. The guys who are the last to get in are all tour players. They're all very good. And we've had a year, as you said, where there's been a lot of first-timers. It'd be the first time, I think, since 2003 that we had 4 first-time winners if it happens again. We haven't had an American win, I think, since Kennedy was in office. It seems that long ago. But it really could be anybody. The only thing you could try and separate yourself in terms of picking somebody who might do well is just the idea that the course is long, and you're going to have to hit the ball out there pretty good. Not that a shortish guy can't win, because David Toms, who's mediocre in length, won last time. But if you're not really long, you better not hit it sideways, or else you're going to be in trouble. I don't buy the weather conditions for one reason. It's August. And the last I checked, the PGA has been played in August for about 20 years now, if not more. So we felt this in Tulsa, Southern Hills, a couple years ago. And I never understood why these guys were complaining about the heat, because it's August. It's hot in New Jersey at Baltusrol. It was hot here it was hot in Valhalla. So these guys are used to it. They got someone else carrying their bag. I don't think it's that big of a deal. What I find kind of intriguing is that last year at Whistling Straits, it was really known for, along with for having a lot of stupid bunkers on the course, it was known for just having a really strong finish. When you get to 15, 16, that big par 3 on the 17th and 18th, which is just one of the longer par 4s, and man, you really got to hang on. Martin Keimer did it last year. He comes here and he thinks it seems like a cream puff compared to this year, because you're looking at a 265-yard par 3. A little bit down the hill, over water. You've got a long par 4 that is straight up the hill with bunkers on the right, and you're having to hit a long iron into it. Then you've got a 17th, which is, again, 210 yards, big water in front of the green, and the 18th, which is the most ridiculous-looking par 4 you've ever seen. It's really a par 4 3/4, and that's how you finish. I think this has got to be one of the strongest closing stretches of any championship golf course in the United States.